holidays to everyone. It's so refreshing to see so many just lovely smiling faces in person. So welcome to you all. Thank you for being here. We're delighted to be celebrating the end of 2020 in person. So thank you. Just a couple of real quick housekeeping notes, and then I'll turn it over to Yesenia. But just when you came in, please make sure that you had filled out a waiver. They're in the back if you have not had an opportunity to do so. That's real important for us to have on file. And then secondly, we sincerely appreciate all of you who have made a donation, $25 or more to Cru Foundation. And in order to honor and celebrate that, you have the lovely pink bottles of champagne. Just a little reminder that they're not for on-premise consumption. So save that for celebrating with your friends and family later on. So thank you and welcome.
Hello. Ray, are we live? We're live. This is a live event. We are in person. I don't know if you recognize that. We're in person. Thank you so much for joining us on this beautiful, just gorgeous Tuesday in December. Welcome to our 2020 holiday luncheon featuring our Eva Rosso Award of Excellence presentation and Impact Awards. I'm blessed to be here with you guys today in person. And this is our first hybrid luncheon. So we are obviously here in person. We've also got a live stream going. So we've got members that are on Zoom watching this happen right now. So I'd like everybody to wave at the camera because Ray is the man behind the camera. He's directing our event today. But hi, everybody, live. On behalf of the Board of Directors, thank you for being with us here today and for continuing to do all that you do to connect with each other, especially during these crazy, unprecedented, what are the other words everybody else has been saying all year? It's been crazy this year, but thank you for continuing to do everything that you do to connect. Thank you to Jennifer, our programs director, for working to make sure that we are able to gather in a safe and socially distant manner today. It has been quite challenging to network during this year, hasn't it? But I'm very thankful for your work to make sure that this happens for us today. So thank you. The programming that we offer and provide to our members wouldn't be possible without our sponsors. So I would like to take a moment to thank them for their support during 2020. Please join me in celebrating the following companies that have supported Cru San Antonio. As I say their names, please applaud if you want to. Why not? Everybody is worth celebrating. So our Diamond 1A sponsors, thank you to Bandy Constructors and Texas Capital Bank. Our Platinum sponsors, Assessment Technologies and Sol Schwartz and Associates. Our signature event sponsors, Court Furniture. Our gold sponsors, Broadway Bank, IBC Bank, Investment Realty Company, Randolph Brooks Federal Credit Union, Security Service Federal Credit Union, Security Service Title Company, Terracon, Transwestern, Vickery and Associates, and Wells Fargo. Our silver sponsors, ATKG, CBI Group, First National Bank of Texas, Jefferson Bank, Metropolitan Contracting, Port San Antonio, and Stantec. And our bronze sponsors, Allied Fire Protection, Bain Medina Bain, Brundage Management, CertaPro Painters, CoStar, Drash Contracting Company, KFW Engineers and Surveying, Lone Star Capital Bank, Supreme Power Wash, and Wayne Mechanical. And last but not least, our media partners, San Antonio Woman Magazine and San Antonio Business Journal. Thank you. Our sponsors have absolutely empowered Cru San Antonio to further our mission in advancing women in commercial real estate. Even in the midst of all the challenges that we face this year, we still were able to put on powerful programming, and it would not be possible without our sponsors. So thank you. At this time, I'd like to pass the mic on over to Erin Salinas, our 2021 chapter champion.
Hi, it's so good to see everybody. So I am Cru San Antonio's chapter champion for 2021. And this year, or I guess next year, we're really striving to meet the trifecta. And what that is 100% board participation, 50% members, and a donation of $1,000 on behalf of the organization. And that's all donations to Cru Network Foundation. So the flyer on your table, there's a little QR code. So you also get a lovely bottle of the kava if you donate $25 or more, first 50 people. So we really, really, really are so thankful for you all and all your donations. So thank you very much. And if you have any questions, feel free to contact me. Thank you.
Okay, next up, I'd like to welcome Giselle Crawford, speaking on behalf of our Charity and Community Outreach Director, Kristen Savage.
Hello, everyone. So nice to see all these faces and kind of come out of our little hiding quarantine for an afternoon. So as everyone knows, 2020 has been a year full of unexpected hurdles. With the help of Cru San Antonio's generous members and hardworking committee, we were able to support our local community. And here's just a quick recap of what all we were able to do. So through our February Kendra Scott events, we were able to raise $577.40 for Girls Inc. In August, we participated in the Project Cool and donated 9 box fans for elderly citizens in need. And then we took Crutini virtual this year, which was really different, but it worked, I guess, and because we were able to raise a total of $7,419. 2,000 of that. It was a success. So $2,000 of that went to the San Antonio Food Bank, and $5,419 went to our initiative to the Endow a Scholarship for Women in the Embry Graduate Program, UTSA. And then in October, our generous members sent in donations for our Light the Night walk team, and we were able to raise $425 for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. So thank you, everyone, and we appreciate all the members and the donations that came in.
Thank you, Giselle. Giselle stepped in graciously to shadow and help while Kristen is out on maternity leave. So we're on baby watch right now. But thank you, Giselle. Next up, I'd like to welcome Christy Roan and Lisa Mokel, our new member, our membership director, current and incoming. I'm a little rusty, but thanks.
Well, hello, everybody. So yes, I am your current membership director for just like a few more hours. And then Lisa's taking over. It's been a good 4 years for me. So thank you for letting me do that with you guys. So I have a few things to talk about today. The first thing I'd like to talk about is already in 2021, we have 4 new members that I want to just call out their names. If they're in the room today, I want them to stand up. And also we had 36 new members join in 2020. And, we typically try to say, welcome them to the new launch and, and say their name out loud so people can see who they are. So I'd like to start off, if you were a new member in 2020, can you just please stand so you can be recognized? There was 36 of you. Thank y'all so much. That is such an awesome number, especially with the year that we had and the events that we were able to do. We really tried to keep you guys involved as much as possible. So our 4 new members for 2021 is Vicki Adelstein with Old Republic Title. She's here, please stand. Margaret Eckhart with USAA Real Estate. Keegan Patrick with BB&T. And Stephanie Parker with Fulcrum Construction. So it doesn't look like any of them are here, but if y'all see their names run across your desk, welcome them to crew, please. The other thing, the next thing I'd like to do is every year at this luncheon, we like to recognize anniversaries for people who've been in crew and have had a membership for 5, 10, 15, 20 years. So I'm going to call out the names of the people. And if you're here, if you would come up here and collect your pin, Lisa has a pin for you that you can wear on your badge or take it with you and wear it on your lapel every day, however you'd like. So we have several 5-year anniversaries, and I'm just going to read out their names. If you're here again, please come up. Novi Allen, Mandy Boblet, Michelle Bolt, Emily Brown, Lisa Clark, Lydia Gonzalez, Alan Goss, Connie Jenkins, Sonia Longoria, Debbie Mann, Christy McGinnis, Sharon Miller, Christy Roan, Aaron Salinas, sorry, I looked right at you and said the wrong name. Come get your pen, Erica. Tanya Shannon and Tracy Watson. So those are our 5-year members. If you would give them a round of applause. It's a good head start. 5 years is a long time to belong to anything. So that's a real thing to celebrate. The next, we have 7 members who've had a 10-year anniversary this year. Robbie Casey, Chelsea Huey. Come on up if you're here, please, and get your pin. Ruth Jordan, Cheryl Pyle, Michelle Solis, Kevin Spruill, and Jill Strauss. So 10 years is a really long time to belong to crew. And I know both of these ladies who are getting their pins have done a lot, been board members, been past president. Thank you, ladies, for being part of crew for 10 years. We have 2 15-year members in the room today. So the first one is Ernest Brown and Kim Getz, 15 years. And I know that 15 years it's a very long time. Some have been with even longer than that, but we go by how Network tracks membership. So thank you both for your continued loyalty to crew. We really appreciate it. I know y'all, past president, people have been involved in crew for a very long time and have done a lot of work to make us who we are today. And finally, we have 2 20-year members. So if you're in the room, please come up. It's Beverly Fortner and Bobby Gerardo. I think Bobby's here, yes. 20 years, y'all. That's a big one. Give her a huge round of applause. Thank you so much, Bobby, for all you've done. She's on my membership committee. I know she's still, even though she's retired, she still contributes to the organization. So thank you so much for that. Finally, the last thing I have to talk about is renewals. We are in the middle of our renewal season. If you had not renewed yet and you're here today, you should have gotten an invoice attached to your badge. So you can pay today if you'd like. We're taking payments at the table, or you could take it back to the office, log on and pay online or send a check. But we do have 2 contests running. So if you renew by December 31st, and we have your payment in hand, you will be entered into a drawing to win a $200 gift card at our January luncheon, whether it's virtual or in person, we don't know yet, but we will get you a $200 raffle for that. And Helena Hawk used to be president. She's past president of Crew San Antonio. She now owns a beautiful bed and breakfast in Wimberley, Texas called Creek Haven Inn and Spa. And she's donating a whole night for someone to go out there and stay. So we're gonna raffle that off. Anyone who renews their membership by the drop dead deadline of February 14th, we'll go into that drawing, and 1 lucky person will win that membership, that night stay at her spa. So if you'd like to pay for your renewal after the lunch, we will be back there with a square so we could swipe your credit card, and we'd love to have you. That way you can be at both drawings. So anyways, thank y'all so much. Appreciate y'all. Have a good lunch.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Christy and Lisa. At this moment, I'd like to introduce a phenomenal woman, Shelley Markovsky. Shelley is board certified in commercial real estate law by the Texas Board of Legal Specialization. She focuses her practice on real estate and finance law, including the preparation and negotiation of documents for conventional lending transactions, construction loan transactions, SBA loan transactions, leases, and real estate acquisitions and sales. She established the Markovsky Law Firm in 2012 after practicing for several years under exceptional mentors in commercial real estate law. Shelley's a member of the State Bar of Texas, as well as its real estate, probate, and trust law section. Shelley has been a member of CREW since 2003 and has served the chapter and board of directors in various capacities, including serving on the charity committee, which is where I first met Shelley, as well as director of programs and president in 2011. When asked about her presidency in CREW, she said it has had a tremendous impact on her career. When she was new to San Antonio, she was welcomed with open arms by the women of CREW and instantly fell at home in this professional community. Shelley was also a recipient of our highest honor in 2014, the prestigious Eva Rosso Award of Excellence. Please welcome Shelley Markovsky.
Quite an introduction, thank you. I didn't know she was going to say that. The Eva Rosso Award of Excellence is the most prestigious honor that CREW San Antonio gives at the conclusion of each year. It's an award that recognizes a member of CREW San Antonio who is a model of excellence to the CREW membership and the commercial real estate community as a whole. Award recipients act as mentors within our organization, and they are committed to enhancing positions for women in the field of commercial real estate. The award is named for Eva Rosso. She was a pioneer for women in our field. Her career began in the 1930s and spanned over 4 decades. The award is made of a heavy, thick glass. Here's mine from 2014, so I'm going to use it to show you. It features the skyline of San Antonio, and it has an artist's depiction of 6 windows, from a window at the Alamo to a window at the St. Anthony Hotel, to a historic window at the Stackey Stevens Building, and a modern window. The theme is windows because windows symbolize the mentor relationship. As a window lets in light and a view to the world beyond, a mentor also brings information and knowledge of the larger world of a company or an industry to the mentee. Also, as a window protects from the elements, a mentor protects from harmful outside influences. We have a legacy of Eva Rosso recipients here at CREW San Antonio. Could all of the past Eva Rosso Award recipients that are in the room please stand and be recognized? Thank you. Now I would like to introduce the winner of the 2020 Eva Rosso Award of Excellence. This year's recipient has a passion for mentoring women in commercial real estate, and she has put that passion into action. Her contributions to CREW San Antonio are numerous. She has been very involved on the charity committee. She has served as both our treasurer and as our president. And she has been instrumental in our mentoring initiatives, from helping to form the Emerging Leaders Program, the Scholar Program with the UTSA Real Estate Graduate School, and of course the CREW Connections Program, and all of those have been very successful. Having had many career achievements, she has also mentored numerous women on the job. She has been with Jefferson Bank for over 20 years and now serves as Executive Vice President and Commercial Lending Manager. She is involved with many organizations, but I know that in her heart, CREW San Antonio is #1. She is always very generous with her time, her attention, and her enthusiasm. And if you've worked with her on a committee or on the board or in a mentoring capacity, you know that she truly cares about her fellow women in commercial real estate. This year's winner of the award embodies our mission statement, paving the way and breaking barriers for women to enter and excel as leaders in commercial real estate. Please join me in congratulating this year's recipient of the Eva Russo Award, Brandy Wimberly Orsak.
Well, thank you all so much. It is truly an honor to be given this distinguished award that is decided upon around many fabulous women that I call true friends that embody what Cru is through mentorship and leadership and truly making a change in this industry, which I've been involved with Cru for, I'm not going to say how many years, but it has definitely gotten a little better every year. But it's because of what this group does and the women and men involved that makes a difference. And it's just very honoring. The past recipients are women that embody Cru through mentorship, through changing diversity, not only through our different organizational chairs or committees, but also through our mentorship programs, which each of y'all I know hold dear to your heart. Cru is the most genuine organization I've been involved in. I won't say other organizations, but you go in and people are pushing their cards on you and they don't really care who you are. But when you walk into Cru, they have an interest in who you are, making connections and how they can help make a change in that person's life. And it's something that we should all be very proud of. I think adding 36 new members in a pandemic is exceptional. And I think everybody should give a round of applause for everybody in here. I've benefited both personally and professionally. I have made some of my best friends, many of y'all in this room. Thank y'all so much through Cru. And we all share that common goal. I'm proud of all that Cru has accomplished. In the year of my presidency, the theme was mentorship. It was about getting the emerging leadership program solid, adding a member to member mentorship program, and then adding on our UTSA, which Laura, you're a godsend, to be able to help us get there and get scholars that we've supported, not only through their education, but taking them to convention and true mentorship opportunities. We are making a difference and you guys rock. For those of you that have been able to be involved in offering your time, thank you so much. There are many new faces here. If you haven't been involved, I ask that you please reach out to your board and see how you can make a difference. Be a mentee, be a mentor, do both. You know, we all need that in our lives. There's a place for that no matter where you are in your career. I continue to feel very strongly about the mentorship, so you'll hear me nagging on this. There's a lot of change. Hopefully y'all look at the Cru Network information. Every 5 years, they publish a parity study. Last year, actually this year they published one, and the last one was 2015. We've made some progress, but we have a long way to go. There's still a huge pay parity issue between women and men in this commercial real estate industry. Just salaries alone, more than 10% women make less of. And whenever you get to bonuses and commission, it's more than 55%. And that gap has widened since 2015. And we're going to continue to make a difference through Cru. Another thing that is apparent whenever you look at that is less than 9% of commercial real estate industry has women in C-suites. And so again, through the mentorship programs, I think that we can make that change. If we don't make a difference now, it's going to take us till 2060 before there's actually a pay parity. So we're not going to wait that long. I won't be around that long, but there are many young women in here that we can speed that up for. As we come out of this challenging year, I ask that 2020, we just start with a fresh look. We need to. I think we're all tired of this. I'm so grateful that we're here in person and seeing so many fabulous faces that we haven't seen in so long. Maybe some sanity. Again, get into mentorship. We all need someone to call, a voice just on the other line to brainstorm with or a shoulder to lean on. I'm happy to have my sister here, Misty Hensley. They own an air conditioning company in New Braunfels. She rocks it, a lot of hard work. And then my niece, Courtney Marini, is actually studying at A&M for construction science with a passion on design. So again, we'll be looking for networking, and these are the women we want to make a difference for. They have a long way to go, but we're going to definitely make an impact, and thank you all so much for coming. Ladies and gentlemen, we're making a difference. This is very, very honoring, and I thank you so much.
Brandy, you're amazing. Congratulations. At this moment, I would like to welcome our U-Crew liaison, Laura Gilliland, for our presentation of our UTSA graduates.
Hi, everyone. I'm Laura Gilliland. I'm with the UTSA Embry Real Estate Finance and Development Program, and I sit on the board as the U-Crew liaison. And U-Crew is a national initiative of Crew Network that stands for University Outreach. And I think most of you all know that Crew San Antonio supports our Embry REFD program and our students in so many ways, including scholarships, our Crew Scholars program for grad students, our U-Crew programs, various other initiatives, and also offers a lot of opportunities for our student members. And despite the challenges that 2020 has presented, our students and our crew leadership have risen to the occasion, and we've had a very successful year. We've continued to move forward with our Crew Scholars program, and we've also put on a number of very successful and well-attended U-Crew events for our students. So we're so thankful to Crew for all of the support and really proud of the partnership that we've formed. And now I would like to recognize our great group of 2020 student members. We have a couple of them that are here, and then we have several that are watching virtually. So when I say your name, if you're here, please stand and please hold your applause until all names have been called. We have Miguel Covarrubias, Anna Current, Sarah Esserlew, and she's also our 2020 Crew Scholar grad student, Robin Groves, Stephanie Hernandez, Samuki Prasad, and she's a student at UT Austin and a recipient of the Crew Network National Scholarship. Shelby Rowland, and she's our 2020 Crew San Antonio Endowed Scholarship recipient. We have Marilette Villapando and Sophia Wilson. So let's give these great student members a round of applause. Great job to all of you this year, and we look forward to your continued involvement with Crew. And now it is my honor to recognize our student members who are graduating this semester. As is our tradition, we will be presenting these students with our signature Crew cords to wear on graduation day to signify their involvement with Crew San Antonio. We have 3 seniors graduating this semester. We have 2 that are attending virtually and 1 that's here with us in person. So first, attending virtually, I would like to recognize Anna Current. Congratulations, Anna. And also attending virtually, we have Marilette Villapando. Congratulations, ladies, and we'll make sure to get your cords to you. And then here in person today, we have our graduating senior, Stephanie Hernandez. Please come up. Congratulations, Stephanie. A huge congratulations to all of our graduates on this monumental achievement. We're so proud of you all, and we look forward to watching your continued success. So again, thank you, Crew San Antonio.
All righty, moving on to the next portion of our program, our Impact Awards. Crew San Antonio recognizes members that engage with and promote professionals in our industry. The 2020 Impact Award recipients embrace our core principles, and seek out additional opportunities for advancement for and with our members through education, networking, and leadership. All especially through a pandemic. I just don't want to say pandemic anymore. I'm not going to say it anymore. Okay, our first award is our Outstanding New Member. The Outstanding New Member Award recognizes a new 2020 member who is actively engaged and contributed talented time to the chapter. Here's what was said about this year's deserving recipient. She joined right before the crazy of the pandemic and was familiar with the chapter because she had already attended events in late 2019 and early 2020. She quickly joined the membership committee and was engaged in meetings, responded to emails and virtual requests, and volunteered to help build connections in order to make the most of her membership, despite the challenges brought on. This member has stepped up in allowing committees to meet at her office, making sure they could meet safely and socially distanced. She's offered their offices for small or large meetings in any capacity to help the chapter. While those things may seem small, they've certainly stood out, especially this year. This new member has stood out as someone who wants to help as much as she can to make genuine connections. Amy House, congratulations on receiving the Outstanding New Member Award. Thank you. Congratulations, Amy. We're excited for your future and crew.
Hello, everyone. I have the honor of presenting this year's Leadership Award. The Leadership Award recognizes one member who creates an inspiring vision of the future, motivates and inspires women to engage with that vision, manages delivery of the vision, coaches and builds a team so that it is more effective at achieving the vision. It's the vision. Did you get that? Sorry. This individual has been absolutely integral part of the Cru San Antonio Board of Directors this year. She has done an incredible job in keeping our chapter's members informed and engaged while continually elevating our social media presence. She was instrumental in the transition to our new website and continues to improve it, as well as the visibility it gives Cru San Antonio. Her newsletters are fantastically timely, and she has considerably condensed the amount of emails sent to membership through this medium. Her role requires a huge amount of work, time, effort, and she handles it all admirably and efficiently. She has also stepped up this year to lead the Emerging Leaders Program and agreed to serve another term on the board as Director of Communications. She is truly a leader in our chapter and a very, very deserving of the Leadership Award of this year. Emily Brown, please step forward to receive your award. Is she here? Is she not here? She's joining. Okay, she's virtually, you heard that, right? Okay, we love you, Emily.
Congratulations, Emily. I know you're tuned in. Okay, our next award is the Innovation Award. The Innovation Award recognizes a member who's done an outstanding job of innovating in light of this year's challenges, either from forming business relationships to networking and connecting to recognizing, creating, and acting upon opportunities in an innovative way, while also promoting Cru San Antonio. Here's what was said about this year's deserving recipient. Over the past year, this recipient has seamlessly mobilized and led her committee and her committee in several successful community impact events throughout 2020. She never hesitated or missed a beat, holding regular committee meetings virtually throughout the year. She reimagined and strategically coordinated Cru's very first virtual Crutini fundraising event, which there was no prior playbook or roadmap for, and even exceeded fundraising goals. Her steadfast determination, innovative spirit, and big heart shined bright this year. She's pivoted consistently to support those in need in our community. Congratulations to Kristen Savage. She is not here today, but she is so deserving of this award. Kristen is a true innovator and instrumental to Cru's success.
The Hidden Hero Award recognizes one member who has gone above and beyond the scenes to make sure all of Cru San Antonio initiatives run smoothly. This individual engages and promotes the commercial real estate industry while embracing our core principles and seeks out additional opportunities and advancement for our membership through education, networking, recognition, and leadership. This individual has been instrumental in assisting with the creation as well as the continued development of the Cru San Antonio 2019-2023 5-year strategic plan. She worked with Catherine Howe, our 2019 president, and the strategic planning committee to create the plan. Her help was then and continues to be invaluable to our chapter. Additionally, she recently volunteered to oversee a task force to establish a pipeline for future Cru San Antonio leaders. She's accepted to help the 2021 board as our strategic advisor to ensure that we continue being a strategic board versus a tactical board. She epitomizes servant leadership and inspires others to give back and pay it forward. She is helpful, caring, resourceful, and always willing and happy to pitch in whenever and wherever needed. Her commitment to the continued success of Cru San Antonio and her efforts are now and will continue to be far-reaching for our chapter, our leaders, and our membership. It is with great pleasure that I ask Cindy Cohn to please step forward and accept our 2020 Hidden Hero Award. You're not all choked up, are you? I've never seen it like that.
And our last award, the Cru Nection Award. Historically, the Cru Nection Award, also known as the Deal of the Year Award, has recognized Cru members that have worked together to close a real estate transaction. This is a prestigious award as it embodies Cru San Antonio's mission and vision statements. A phrase that we all can't help but want to forget and never use again, the pandemic, has certainly made an impact on our chapter this year. Connecting with one another was especially more of a challenge, but in more ways than one, this pandemic has helped us get back to the root of our core values, networking and connection. This year, our Cru Nection Award goes to an individual that has gone out of our way to foster true connections. This person was heavily involved in our membership committee throughout the last year. This individual was the new member ambassador chair and led our committee to reach out to our new members. Remember those 35, was it, new members? She helped connect with every one of them. It was not easy to get responses, and everyone was trying to figure out how to make this work with connecting our new members. She thought it was important to have in-person meetings for new members that were interested while maintaining safety and social distancing measures, especially with Zoom fatigue. Instead of waiting for things to get back to normal, she brainstormed and came up with an idea to create these connections. After polling 50 members, she polled those that were interested with existing members to make those genuine connections. Her ideas ensured that our new members had a chance to network, getting back to the root of our organization. This year's Cru Nection Award goes to Lisa Mokel. Congratulations, Lisa. Please give another hand for all of our award recipients. We have so much to celebrate this year. There's so much that goes on behind the scenes to make sure that our programs run smoothly and efficiently. Yesterday, we were testing these new technologies to make sure that today's program went off without a hitch, especially for our viewers on our live stream. I mean, that's amazing. I mean, the fact that we were able to pivot And figuring that out for this luncheon is just amazing, but I'm also not surprised because that's the heart of Crew. We're going to do whatever we can to make it work, right? So please join me in giving Ray Teskey a hand for all of his help to make sure that this happens for us. Ray has always been very helpful. He's our Zoom guru and just helps anytime that we need something. So thank you, Ray. I also would like to thank Cindy Feltz. Cindy is back here. Everybody knows Cindy. She is our chapter administrator and works to make sure that we're on track. So thank you, Cindy, for all that you do. When I walked into the country club yesterday, I walked up the steps and it was so quiet in here. It was eerie. It was like, this is not the country club that I know, right? So I'm walking up the steps and I'm hearing the cracks, and then I come up here and it was just quiet. It was dark. It wasn't the country club that I remembered, but it also felt like home. I'm like, this is where we're going to have our luncheon again. And I was so excited and inspired to just be here and to put on this program. And so I really couldn't help. This is so cheesy, but I'm walking up the steps and I couldn't help but reflect on what a year it's been. I mean, it's been 9 months since I think a majority of us have walked in here from our last program, right? I couldn't have imagined that it would take a whole 9 months to be here again with you in person, but I am so blessed and so happy to be here with all of you today. So thank you for taking the time to be here with us in person. The last 9 months have revolved around adapting and pivoting and thinking strategically. Our chapter is managed by a board of directors that works together to make sure that we accomplish the chapter's strategic goals, helping to advance the success of women in commercial real estate. Serving on the board is a unique opportunity for leadership and networking among some of the most ambitious women and men that you will ever meet. The accomplishments of this chapter wouldn't be possible without their leadership. I'd like to take a moment to recognize our 2020 Board of Directors by having them join me, socially distanced, please, at the podium. Our legal counsel, Martha Hardy. Our UCrew liaison, Laura Gilliland. Programs Director, Jennifer Mansour. Communications Director, Emily Brown. We're waving at you. And I know she's watching because she texted me, so she's watching. Charity and Community Outreach Director, Kristen Savage. I'm waving at Kristen. Special Events Director, Aaron Salinas. Membership Director, Christy Roan. Sponsorship Director, Debbie Mann. Secretary, Natasha Sattler. Treasurer, Diane White. Immediate past President, Catherine Howe-Freelo. And last but not least, President-elect Dawn Vernon. It has been, thank you. Yes. It's been my complete honor to serve as your president in 2020. And Chris made a comment at me. He's like, "You're not going to cry, are you?" But I probably, I'm a little verklempt. But especially during this last year that was completely turned upside down for us. Turned upside down for us personally, professionally, in our work. I know there's been so many changes through jobs, but also, and how do we continue to lead a networking organization that's volunteer, right? But it's because we have the heart of this organization in mind. So thank you for leading with me and for standing next to me through this last year. Thank you. And yeah. A global pandemic can't even stop us, I'm just saying. Dawn, I'm gonna need you to come back up here. You have been my right-hand person, watching out for blinders constantly. And thank goodness for you, because you've taught me a valuable lesson. That when I get overwhelmed, I'm like, what about this? What about that? You have kept me on track and have said one thing at a time, one step at a time. And that's something that I remember every day. One step at a time, one foot in front of the other, and we'll get there. A woman that has the heart of the organization at her core, who passionately cares about our industry and the legacies that will continue starting today. It's showtime. I'd like to pass it on over to you for the next portion of our program.
Okay, here we go, guys.
All right.
Wow. No, I'm getting all choked up. This is really a profound thing to be right here, but just so y'all know, as I stand here feeling the pure crew love that comes from this group, that group virtually, and those that aren't with us today, because there can't be, not because they went somewhere. I'm not only honored to serve as your 2021 president, but I am greatly humbled. Over the last 6 years, I have been blessed to be part of something that is bigger than one person. It is the culmination of hard work, sacrifice, and dedication of so many women and men before me that has brought us here today. It is one of the most valuable and memorable times of my personal and professional life. I still remember meeting at Starbucks with Sherry Short, who was then the director of communications, and with Catherine, also a brand new baby member just like me. And it was under Sherry's guidance and support that I served as a liaison to her communications committee, then as her shadow for 2 years, while she was the director of special events, and then stepping into that role. And I will tell you, those are some really fancy shoes to have to step into, but I'm working on it. As various members of the board knew that I hoped to one be standing here as your president, they invested their time, talents, and energy in me, all the while guiding me through my term on the board and as secretary, so that I would not only understand what serving in the top slot would mean, I would not only know, but understand what serving in the top slot would mean. There is still one saying that runs through my mind, and she knows who she is. Help me to understand. That would be Brandy. While that simple statement did drive me crazy after a while, it also taught me to take a step back and evaluate what I was saying and doing, making sure that it was almost the best for the chapter. I would like to thank this year's board of directors. Each of you has made an impact on my life, both as friends and colleagues. Each of you holds a piece of my heart, and I can't begin to tell you how much you all mean to me. Yesenia, what can I say? You have served as not only our president, but our cheerleader, our supporter, and sounding board. You have always been there for anyone and everyone that reached out. Your presidency brought unprecedented issues and challenges to our organization, and you never, ever missed a beat. You led us through a significant transition in how we did things as a chapter and as professionals. You never lost your smile, your warmness and kindness, no matter what came your way. You showed each of us what it means to lead from the heart, soul, and brain. Everything you have done this year will be instrumental in the continued growth and success of our chapter as we navigate through what is now our new normal environment. You set the standard of excellence that we will remember and maintain. For me personally, I can never ever thank you enough for your guidance, support, love, at times tough love, and always being there for me. You are a fabulous lady, and the legacy of what you gave us as your president will continue on for years and years to come. And now I would like to say this from the entire board and the membership, thank you from the bottom of our hearts. And now I'd like to share with you my plans and thoughts as your 2021 president. I am committed to the continued implementation and support of our strategic plan, with my primary focus being on building leaders at all levels of our chapter through educational opportunities, specialized training, programs, and events that will focus on building leaders. The reason I chose this particular platform is that I believe each and every person sitting in this room today, those that were unable to attend, and all the new members that we will be blessed with in the future, is a leader in life as a person and as a professional. Investing in the future leaders will be of great importance to our chapter moving forward, as it will assist us in identifying, developing, recognizing those to serve as committee chairs, board of director members, and perhaps one day serving as secretary, treasurer, president-elect, and president. I believe this commitment to building leaders will be of great value in growing our membership as it shows what we all already know. We as a chapter are committed to providing the necessary tools and experiences to build leaders, not just for our chapter, but for our communities, our members' individual professional careers, the commercial real estate industry, and all the entities that support it. I stand here today and promise each of you that I will always strive to carry out the goals of our strategic plan, the mission of Network, and our chapter, and to make you proud. So thank you very much for your faith in me. I would like to ask the following crew members to join me at the podium. Yesenia Morelli, Transwestern, immediate past president. Laura Gillian, president-elect and UCREW liaison. Natasha Sattler, HCFD secretary. Diane White, ATKG treasurer. Jennifer Mansour, Broadway Bank director of programs. Emily, stand up. Emily Brown, First National Bank of Texas, director of communications. Kristen Savage, LK Design, director of charity and community outreach. Jennifer Soto, Marmon Mock, director of sponsorship. Lisa Mokel, Lone Star Capital Bank, director of membership. Martha Hardy, Brundage Management, legal counsel. Erin Salinas, KFW, chapter champion. And Cindy Cohn, Springboard Consulting, strategic advisor. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to present to you your 2021 board of directors and advisors. Before y'all leave, we're going to do this really quick, and then I believe I'll have Sherry Short come to the front. To the board and to the volunteers who are standing here participating. Oh, crap. Brianna Covington, director of sponsorship. Oh, man, you proved it. Oh, there's always one. Okay, I already have one. Okay, let's see. Oh, they're all up there. They look good. Okay. All right, you have been elected in accordance with our bylaws or have volunteered to participate on the board. You know the importance of your individual position and the responsibility you are accepting. You are worthy of the honor bestowed upon you. Your business experience, your zeal and loyalty to Crew San Antonio establish you as admirable members of our board of directors, UCREW liaison, legal counsel, chapter champion, and strategic advisor. You will be called on to make sacrifices on your time, creative energy, and resources. The requirements for serving this group will come at inconvenient times. You will be called upon to stretch all your present problem-solving and conflict resolution skills. To do a good job will require all that is in you, all of your wonderful natural talents and strengths. Will you, as the newly elected board of directors, members, and officers, agree to give your time, energy to faithfully serve Crew San Antonio? If yes, please say we will. All right, you're all hooked now. Okay. Again, ladies and gentlemen, your 2021 board and advisors. We have 2 more oaths to go and then we'll be done.
Good afternoon. I'm Sherry Short, and I have the honor of installing Don Vernon as our 2021 president. And I can't believe I'm kind of nervous because I've been up here before. So anyway, Don, you've been elected 2021 president of Crew San Antonio. It will be your duty and responsibility to preside at meetings, to guide impartially by the bylaws of the chapter, and to function in every aspect as Crew's president, Crew San Antonio's president. It will be your charge to guide and support your board of directors in carrying out Crew San Antonio's strategic plan to further the success of the chapter, the board of directors, and membership, as well as the mission of Crew Network. Don, at all times, you will remain mindful of activities, projects, programs, and leadership. developing training opportunities which will be beneficial to the chapter's directors, committees, and membership, as well as to the personal and professional growth and development as leaders in their industries. You recognize that your leadership is a meaningful component to the continued success of this organization and its membership. Dawn, are you prepared to take the oath of office as president of Cru San Antonio?
I am.
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me the oath of the office in the presence of these honored guests, our Zoom audience, and special guests. I, Dawn Vernon,
I, Dawn Vernon,
do solemnly promise and pledge
do solemnly promise and pledge
that I will faithfully execute the duties of president of Cru San Antonio
that I will faithfully execute the duties of Cru San Antonio president
to the best of my knowledge and ability,
to the best of my knowledge and ability,
to commit myself to our bylaws and code of ethics,
to commit myself to our bylaws and code of ethics,
further the strategic plan of Cru San Antonio,
further the strategic plan of Cru San Antonio,
and assume full responsibility for this honorable organization.
and assume full responsibility for this honorable organization.
By the authority vested in me by Cru San Antonio, I now proclaim you installed as president. Congratulations, Madam President.
Big stick. I love this. Okay, I'm gonna take this back to work. Yeah, the gavel is amazing. It literally, it starts with Brandy. So it has Brandy as our 2017 president, and every president after is named on it, and mine's already there, so I guess that means I get to stay. So yeah, I work with engineers, so this is gonna come in really handy. Sorry, I couldn't help that, but yeah, thank you. And I have one last thing, and then I'm gonna be we're gonna have something fun to do. Yeah. Now to you, the membership. You have chosen us as your leaders and have given us an honor to serve on the board. Without your help, support, it is impossible to succeed. It is up to you to be positively involved in this chapter, on committees and through our programming, as well as helping and supporting your fellow members. With that, I ask all of you to pledge your support for the success of our organization. At this time, please stand. Do you, the membership, hope to do all of these things and promise to do your best always for Cru San Antonio? If you do, say I will. I will. Okay, you get to sit down. You guys can sit down, yeah. Just gonna leave me up here now. So we create business together. We connect each other to opportunities, and we grow in our careers and leadership. We will grow and succeed together. And so now I ask each of you to pick up your glass. We thank Cru first. Each of you is part of this, and I am honored to serve as your 2021 president. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and God bless you all. Hear, hear. And I think with that, you're free to mingle and just do things. I believe we are indeed adjourned. There's my first official adjournment.